There's a whole lot of chatter, a whole lot of opinions all over the place. You'll hear everything from, oh, the market's doing great, to, oh, the market's crashing, or, so many folks that want it to do well, and then so many folks that don't want it to do well as far as this vacation cabin real estate market. Tons of chatter, tons of opinions here on the Broken Bow Hochatown real estate market. I've been here selling exclusively these vacation cabins for 5 years or more now, and living here representing buyers and sellers purchasing these investment vacation cabin properties. No other agent here knows the market any better or is going to shoot you any more straight. So I'm going to eventually break it down for you on this channel, where we'll have videos like this to help give you an idea of what is going on and what you can expect in the Broken Bow and Hochatown real estate market. Let's address quick some of the benefits, the risks, and what you might need to know before you buy. First, let's talk about why so many investors are still choosing Broken Bow. And it really might not be a numbers thing to begin with. For one, who hasn't wanted to just hang out, have a beer maybe, hang out with your friends on the boat, in your nearest lake in the Pines, just contemplating life while you're looking up, waiting on the next bald eagle to fly over? Come on. Next, if let's say you have $200,000 in your pocket, bank account, liquid, you're looking for something smart to do with that investment, something you might also be able to enjoy, depreciate, begin to get some cash flow back on, you need to look up opportunity zones. Opportunity zones. HUD opportunity zones. Really, stop what you're doing, Google that real quick. If that seems like something you should probably take advantage of, perhaps up here in Broken Bow, hit up your CPA, have a quick conversation with your CPA to explore implications of that, the opportunity zone stuff. Call me next. Potential long-term capital gains reductions. That's really all that I can say here. It's drivable. People love vacation spots that are within a few hours drive of a major city. Broken Bow checks that box in a big way. We're within reach of Dallas, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and even Houston. That creates a steady stream of families, groups, and couples coming here week after week after week. Year-round demand. This isn't a market where you're only booked during the summer. Summer brings the lake crowd, fall brings holidays, winter's cabin getaway season, and spring break is always busy. That means your rental income isn't tied to just one peak season, maybe like it was 10 years ago. Lifestyle plus investment. A lot of buyers here are looking for a cabin they can enjoy personally and still rent out the rest of the time. It's a rare opportunity to combine a personal retreat with an income-producing asset. Accelerated depreciation. Offset the taxes from your active income by depreciating your investment purchase of a piece of real estate. Consult with your CPA on this one. I'm not saying that this necessarily applies to your purchase and to you, but it's something you need to talk to your CPA about. If you don't have a good one, or if you call your CPA and they don't really know much about these opportunity zones, and particularly accelerated depreciation, you need to, again, call me. I'll connect you with an awesome CPA. Here's another reason why Broken Bow continues to stand out compared to many of the vacation markets. Nightly rates here are still strong. Large luxury cabins can bring in $400 to $800 per night in peak season, sometimes even higher if they're loaded with amenities. The regulatory environment is also still favorable. Some markets around the country have gotten tougher on short-term rentals, but here local leadership has been welcoming to vacation rentals, and still are, even as Hochatown's incorporated as its own township. That stability gives investors a lot of confidence. And finally, demand here is proven. You don't have to guess if people want to come here. Just look at how many vacation cabins here are still consistently booked months in advance. Here's the thing though, just because Broken Bow might be a great market to invest in doesn't mean that it really makes sense for you. That's where I come in. I'll help you really understand what the opportunities are here. I'll hear you out on what you're looking for in a real estate investment, really help you understand what are the best plays, where would you might want to stay away. Just because the Broken Bow real estate market's doing great doesn't mean that it's a great investment for you, or an individual cabin in and of itself is the one for you. There's a lot of things that we're going to look at, a whole lot of variables. Ultimately though, this is one of the coolest places in the South, one of the most beautiful freaking lakes in some pine trees and the foothills of some mountains near a handful of the top major metroplexes in the southern US. So top vacation spot in the US here. Lots of growth still occurring, not as rapid as we'd seen from, let's say, 2020 to 2022, although that's perfectly fine. Just plan to hold a property if you purchase here for 5 to 10 years. Don't approach this as a quick flip. I see this often. Overestimating rental income. Listings with projections of $120,000 or $150,000 a year, sometimes referred to in the advertisement or the ad copy, the listing description of a property. You really need to be careful here. These numbers might be possible under perfect conditions, but you need to check actual performance data and even comparable cabins around it. And again, that's where I come in. So don't just rely on best case scenarios, guesses, or marketing and advertising that you're seeing from some of these agents. You really need to be careful. Next, underestimating expenses. Management fees typically run 20 to 25%. Then you've got miscellaneous cleaning, which is often passed along to the guest, but still you'll have your own maintenance from hot tubs, appliances, pest control, septic pumping, the little odds and ends, HVAC service, the little odds and ends that are, of course, expected with owning real estate and property, and all the little maintenance items that come with running a cabin. If you don't budget for those, your cash flow could disappear. Next, ignoring location inside of the market. Not every cabin performs the same. Properties near the lake, Beaver's Bend State Park, or in particular cabin developments or near attractions like restaurants and shops and breweries might book better in more scenarios. Attract more bookings than those in less convenient spots. Not preparing for financing and reserves, another major error. In fact, I would say that this is the error that causes those to chatter, indicating that this is not a good market to be in right now. What I mean is, interest rates today are higher than they were a few years ago, which affects your monthly payment. And even in a strong market like this, you need to keep cash reserves set aside for slower months or unexpected expenses. The investors who last the longest are the ones who plan the furthest ahead. I can seriously remember a time back in 2020 and 2021 that some of these smaller 1-bed and 2-bed cabins were bringing in $100,000 or more of gross annual revenue in a year. The market is not quite there at this point anymore, and guess what? That's perfectly okay. I would say that we're reaching a point of stabilization and the market's growing into itself. Again, 2020, we had 2,000 or so cabins. Now we have 4,000 cabins. Cabin development and construction has slowed down, and that's okay. The market's grown into itself. I've also seen recent numbers on some larger 5 and 6 bedroom cabins that could be had for, let's say, $1 to $1.4 million and grossing anywhere between $120,000 to $150,000 a year, sometimes more. Those results, I would say, where a cabin is grossing annually 10% of the purchase price, are not typical results. Those are not average results, although those are, I would say, upper quartile, upper quarter of market performers are probably grossing 10% or a little more than the purchase price. So that's the simplest way I can break it down for you. I hope that's helpful. A located and well put together one bed, for example, 1 to 2 bed in today's market, nearing the end of 2025, I could see bringing 30 to 60,000 a year, sometimes a little more, not typical. Again, 1 to 2 beds, 30 to 60, 3 to 4 beds, 50 to 100 or so, 5 to 6 beds, 60 to 120,000. I see those numbers often. That's not the most typical. We're gonna hunt for the best property that fits what you and your family are looking for and what makes sense as far as an investment. So that's my job. That's what I work hard for and work hard at to do every day for folks like you. Appreciate you watching this. Now, of course, I understand those numbers I gave were a big swing in these numbers. Of course, there's countless variables that, of course, we can't possibly account for in the time that we have for this video. So if you're serious about considering Broken Bow and Hochatown as the next place for your investment and next phase of life, enjoying a cool property like this up here with your friends, family, or heck, coming up here by yourself, working from the laptop, working from computer, that sort of thing, periodically. This is an awesome place to be, just 2 to 3 hours or so drive from Dallas. You can be to Dallas real quick. If you're serious about considering Broken Bow, Hochatown as the next place for an investment in a cool vacation property, text me, email me, call me. I don't care what you do. I'm not hard to get a hold of. Myself and my team are here ready to go to work for you. Appreciate you tuning in. We'll continue to upload best we can videos like this to give you an idea of what you can expect here in Broken Bow and Hochatown. I'll help you analyze the market for what you're looking for and help you make the best purchase decision possible. This market still offers strong nightly rates, consistent year-round bookings, and investor-friendly conditions. If you're considering buying, don't rely on guesses or generic projections. I'll put together a free rental income analysis based on cabins you're actually looking at, also providing sale comps and rental comps for you. I'm glad to fetch rental comps, go on cabin walkthroughs for you that I can send you virtually. You don't even have to be up here if I know that you're pretty serious. I've had a conversation with you, that sort of thing. Be prepared to provide a pre-approval letter, a pre-qualification letter for some of these sellers that want to make sure that it's just not an average Joe Blow that can't respectfully afford the property. Hey, those are all things that we'll work through one step at a time. All due respect, all due love. So again, holler at me. Glad to go to work for you. I'm Chance, specializing in these Broken Bow and Hochatown luxury vacation cabins and homes. Please subscribe to our channel for more information like this. Reach out to us direct, especially if you're coming to town and would like to check out some of these fine properties. See you around.